Welcome back to a special edition of Juice Sucks at Gaming, and today I'm actually doing a product review. Ulanzi it's not going very well. By the way, this is very unscripted and off the cuff sort of review. Here it is, the VL49 Pro rechargeable mini RGB light, the B01001. Let me switch the screen mode so you can actually see what I'm talking about. There you go. Look at this thing. Alright, so that's it there. I thought I might do a practice little review. A, while I'm waiting for my teammate to get ready. And B, it's good practice for me. And C, some of you guys might find this useful. So hopefully I can help someone out there. Especially if you want to do little blogging stuff. Now, I really do suck at Starcraft, but I am a professional photographer and videographer, so I do know a little bit about certain gear. Alright, now, this screen is very bright, it's lighting my face, so it's kind of lighting me. But this light, I should change it to a... See, if I go to like a darker screen, you can get more of the effect of the lights. I've actually got two on it. Don't worry, this will be a very long review, or at least until my friend gets here, but I thought I'd just, yeah, might be useful. So anyway, let's have a look at the specs before we look at the light. Oh, I was on the right thing. Okay, so that's the light here. It actually plugs into USB-C and it can charge while you're using it, which is good. Well, it's kind of expected, but not all lights can do that. You got to check. So here we are with the Ulanzi, but let's go through the specs on the website first. I mean, I'm sure you can do this yourself, but I'll just go through the basics because, yeah, you might not know what you're looking for. $25.95 US. I got it for a little bit cheaper because I'm in Hong Kong and I can get Taobao from China. Pay a little bit of shipping because Hong Kong's considered not part of China if you're doing Taobao, so you got to pay extra shipping. But if you're in China, then it's free shipping. Well, it's included, but anyway, it ends up being cheaper. But anyway, this is you probably get it a little cheaper on sale or whatever. $25.95 US ish, maybe less. Upgraded version. Now make sure you get the Pro. Now, okay, see Pro? Let me just double check I'm on the right screen. Yes. See this Pro? The way you know it's Pro is look at the side and you can see this little square. It's actually a magnet. I'll go through all that here, but if you look on the little window that I have, you can see it's a magnet. The other non-Pro version has a cold shoe mount, which is like a little indent where you put the flash on the camera. It's that kind of thing. So make sure you get the Pro because it's a little bit better. It's the newest model, and I think it's a little brighter as well. Anyway, I actually don't know. Well, I forgot. I did my research and then forgot. Okay, so 360 degree RGB. That just means it can go like the whole spectrum of the rainbow, from red all the way back to red. So like the blue, the green, all the colors. So that's good. Adjustable 2.5K. That means that K stands for Kelvin. It's white balance. So this range is actually excellent. Very yellow to very blue. White balance. So if you're using it indoors with like warm lights, you can match it. And if you're using it outside in the sun, which it's not going to be powerful enough, but I guess you could use it as an accent light or something. Wouldn't be very bright outside though. But anyway, you can do that. Or if you're matching other places that have like cool lighting. Anyway, this is quite a big range. So 5.5 Kelvin or 5,500 is daylight balanced. So that's the middle, well that's daylight. And then around 3,000, 4,000 is indoor. Depending on how yellow the lights are, it depends. So this does the whole range. It's very good. 20 kinds of light effects, which could be good if you're filming and you want like to emulate a TV screen or something, or a candle light or something, or you're doing like a show where you want to have cop car lights. Actually quite useful. So that's what that's all about. Let's have a look at the pictures that they have. Full color RGB cube video light. Yeah, it's not super bright, I have to say. You might need a very large aperture lens if you want to get this sort of effect. Okay, rich colors, free switching. Oh, this is actually pretty good. You can do like the whole rainbow of colors. This is the white balance I was talking about. So from very warm. They actually got the switch the wrong way. Blue should be the 9000 Kelvin. This should be the. They should really invert the video. But anyway, this gives you an idea of what it does. What's all this? Okay, so this stuff, CRI, is how accurate it can reproduce color. Which is pretty good. If you want to capture accurate colors, then you want something with a high CRI. Some LED lights, they don't really shoot they don't. Making this so long and boring, but anyway, it makes colors look off sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say simply. 60 pieces LED beads. Okay, so in total there's 60 LEDs, but they have different ones. Like they have RGB ones, but then they have a cool light one and a warm light one. But 60 total, but you never use all 60. Okay, cool. This is good. It shows you all the different light effects. And I had a quick play with them. They're actually pretty good. I had another light, which is the ones in the background. These first generation, see those? The first generation NAND lights. And they do the paparazzi flash, but you gotta hold down the button, which is really annoying because if you're in the shot and you don't, like, if you're buying these cheap lights, you obviously don't have a lot of crew. And then I had to hold down the button to get it to flash. Like, yeah, and you can't just tape it down either. You gotta press it multiple times to get it to do the paparazzi flash. And it didn't have that many effects anyway. So this actually has a lot of effects. It's quite good. It's not that bright though, I have to warn you. But if you're in low light and... I mean, they're kind of bright. Like, they're medium bright. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay, I came with this stuff, which I don't have handy right now, but magnetic suction patch. Suction patch. It's just the metal plate for the magnets. Side absorption mode, back absorption mode. So, they just mean magnets. So, I'll get to that later. Compact. Yeah, it's pretty compact. Look at this. See it? I got a stand on it. Funny thing is, the stand is 3 times the price of the actual light. Oh! I might have to cut this short. Okay, hang on. My teammate's coming on. Tell him to come on, because this is a Starcrafting channel, right? So I might as well get him to come on. You can fast forward all the boring bits. I'm not even going to cut this thing. Oh, Discord. Okay, hang on. Let me change my face. By the way, if you find this long and boring, well, sucked in. You're watching my channel now. I got ya. Let me get him online. Hey, where's my Discord? Oh, this is why people usually edit. Oh, that wasn't even Discord. This is Discord. All right, Brassmonk. I'm just doing a light review. So if you want, you can go on Twitch, but make sure you mute your Twitch. Otherwise, it's gonna come. My sound's gonna come back through double. talking about my new
My
Ulanzi.
headphones.
My new Ulanzi lights. So let me just finish off this review. We're about halfway there. You might as well watch. Where was I? Okay, we're going through this. Yeah, pretty small, and it's actually quite lightweight. 113, okay, let's call it 114 grams. It's quite light. I wouldn't mind putting this in my bag to do like low light stuff where you just need, like, you're in a environment like a party or something indoors at night, and you don't need a bright light, and flashes, you know, it's just small enough flash and you don't have to sync it.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, what do you think? I should shave though. Alright, so we've gone through.
Looks good.
Thanks. So we've gone through that. Great value for money. Yes, it is extremely good value for money. Really cheap. If you can't even afford this, well, they actually make it an even cheaper one, the non-pro one. But, like, I mean, you know, my stuff's really expensive. Like that light there, that costs a fortune. But yeah, you can even get the cheaper one. But I suggest you splurge, because it's kind of cheap anyway, because they're useful. Is upgraded. It is an affordable compact light, good for interviews, yada yada yada. Okay, I guess you can read through this yourself. Let me see if I can pick out the important things. Yeah, a lot of lighting effects. Pictures kind of went through all this stuff. One thing you need to know is it's 5 watts, and it can charge via USB-C, which is really useful. You don't need batteries. It's got its own battery. Pretty cool. It takes 4 hours to charge. That's pretty slow. But I guess you can just leave it to charge. It's not the biggest problem. Yeah. Oh, it comes with a little cold shoe. 90 minutes high brightness. That's a pretty good battery. Don't you reckon? Oh crap! I had the wrong screen mode on. I am noob. Alright. 90 minutes high brightness. Is that maximum brightness? I don't know. I run it off USB power because I don't want it to turn off in the middle of the stream. So yeah, you can do cool effects. See the blue and the yellow, but actually this is kind of misleading because, like, if you look there, like there, it's not big enough. They use big lights here. I guess you can kind of, like, I don't know. The light would have to be right here to get that shot. You know what I mean? But I guess, like, it works. Okay, maybe they weren't misleading. It's just really close. If you take it away, it's not very bright. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic.
I think I had the last generation of that light.
Did you? Yeah, this is just, I thought I'd get this because I've never really had a small portable LED light. Well, I have a little pen light, but I wanted to get one of these to accent my streaming setup, so I can put one here and get a bit more color and stuff.
Yeah. I think the generation I have is just white light.
Oh well, actually,
yeah,
they have different versions.
It goes to yellow, but like,
yeah, it's got
I
the
think
different white
for me, it
balance.
was like I had to use gels to change the color of the light.
Yeah, this is so good not having to use gels. And gels, actually, you need a really powerful light because the gels suck up like 4 stops. Like, you only get 1/4. Well, it makes sense, right? If you got the whole rainbow, and then you only want a little spectrum of the rainbow, that's like 1/4, probably more than 4 stops. It's probably like 5 or 6 stops.
How much is your light cost?
So I got this from Taobao. It was about 100 renminbi or something like that. Pretty inexpensive and decent,
I think
right?
that's about how much I paid for mine.
How long ago did you get yours?
Probably years ago.
Yeah. So this is the new updated version. I thought, oh, I should get some of these. They're good. 120 degrees angle. Yeah, I can confirm it is pretty wide. Sometimes that's not a good thing, but sometimes it is. Like, sometimes you want to aim your light. It does come with honeycomb things, which I didn't even bring. I left it. So I will have to do a follow-up if anyone even watches this crap. Magnetic patch. Alright, let me show you the magnetic patch. I'll finish this website first. Here's the honeycomb. just quick review. It's kind of flimsy and it's not deep enough to be a proper grid. It sort of works, but it's kind of halfly done and it falls off easily. And so does the silicone soft light cover. It's just, I guess it stays, but it doesn't have that, you don't feel like the wind could blow it off, you know. But if you set it up and you don't touch it, it will stay. But I think they could have done this better. Considering that, if you look carefully, they have the slots on the side of it, right? Well, see these little cutouts? Well, there's no actual nub for them to attach. It just kind of grips on the side. But now that I think about it, you could probably put a rubber band on that and tie it round the back. And then it would actually be quite, what's it called? Robust? That's the word. But it's kind of, you got to hack that. On the bottom comes a 1/4-inch screw. Alright, it's got it's interestingly, it has magnets on back, top, left and right. I'll show you how they work in a minute. The interface is quite simple. I saw another reviewer said the plus and minus should be switched around, which kind of makes sense, but the interface is actually very simple. You just press the switching button a few times, and then this thing goes between the 3 options, and then you change it. Okay, this is the crap it comes with. Alright, so let me switch it to the main screen now, full screen webcam. Alright, so hopefully you can see that. I've got it on the HSI mode, the blue mode. And also you probably can't see, but there's actually one where the camera is bounced against the wall. If I take my camera off, you can see how I've set it up. There you go. So I have actually set this one at maximum at 500 Kelvin, close to daylight, bouncing against the wall at max power. Now at max bounce, so it's not going to me direct, it's bounced. It's not very bright, like once you bounce it, you lose all the power. So you can use it direct. It looks good direct, see, and close, but it's not that powerful. Once you take it far away, it's sort of weak. So it's kind of good as an accent light, and they're kind of cheap. But don't expect it to be your main light. If you want something brighter, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more. Zhiyun have some interesting lights, but anyway, that should be done on another one. Are you ready to play yet, by the way, or are you enjoying the review, Brassmonk?
I'm waiting for you.
Alright, well, I'll wrap up, sort of. So,
but I mean, I can just play a game of.
No, let's just finish this off. I'll probably need to do a part 2 anyway. Go through the accessories. But yeah, so that mode changes the mode, and you got the special effects modes, and then you've got the the constant white light, and then you've got the colors, and then it just cycles. So it's very simple, and then this switches between the options. So I can change the hue. Let's change it to more purple, and then saturation is how saturated it is, and the brightness. And I've got it on a stand that's 3 times the cost of the light. But these are very good stands. By Falcom, also by Ulanzi. I think they partnered with them. They're expensive, but they're very good and they're very well made. I just wish they weren't so expensive. I actually pay for all this stuff. I'm too crap as a Starcrafter to get any sponsorship. But this is a very good stand. Falcam's X Ulanzi F22. It's like an Arca Swiss plate. Won't focus. There you go. It's like a mini Arca Swiss. So I'm getting a whole bunch of these, paying out of my own dollar, because I could use them. Like, I can use them for other stuff, for jobs and stuff. I wouldn't use it for this side. Get something cheaper, but anyway. I think it's good. I should show you the magnetics thing. If you have a flat surface, you can actually magnetic, but this is like a beam, so there's nothing to support it. If it was flat like that, it would stay, but then this, you see there, it can stay. The magnet's actually kind of good. That won't stay. And it comes with those adhesive metal plates, so I could actually stick it on the wall and put it there, and they're easy to mount because they're all light and stuff. Get it? Light? Uh-huh. Alright. I think we should play a game, so I'll leave it at that. I've accented my lighting a little with some subtle edge light here, subtle light there with these lights. If anyone watches crap and wants me to do another a proper in-depth review, then I might do it on my other channels. But anyway, it's time to play Craft. Watch us suck. So thanks for watching my review. Thumbs down and unsubscribe. If you like this crap, you can even leave a comment.